Alright guys, we're back and we are going to look at Droid, a recently banned player by Faceit. He has played over 5,000 games on Faceit and he was just banned at the beginning of March, I believe. He's also an ESEA Mountain Dew League player. He played several seasons in the Mountain Dew League, and funny enough, he was never banned on ESEA, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that later, but I'll kind of show one of the clips that I guess brought attention to him as a player a little bit. He actually had this clip posted on his Faceit page. So he's got a little icon blocking out the radar so people can't stream snipe him, but this is directly from his stream, so there's no ambiguity on where the smokes are or where the player models are or anything like that. And he gets this kill through the smoke, and I did not see anything. Actually, that was on 4Pack. That's funny because we've been talking a lot about 4Pack and company lately. And I'll replay that, but sometimes CSGO had a bug where you could see models on the radar through the smoke, but I don't see shit there. Anyways, that clip got him a little bit of attention for sure. Like I said, this is him streaming, so this is exactly what he would see while playing the game. And the quality is a little bit lower. Maybe he saw a little shadow or something while playing. But this guy was banned by the Faceit anti-cheat. Now, there's a lot of... Actually, the thread on Reddit that talked about this, there was a surprising amount of back and forth from people. A lot of people seem to think that maybe it was a false positive and he couldn't be cheating or something like that. Faceit have not gone back on their ban at all, and he's still banned to this day. So he's been banned for about 2 months. And honestly, you know, I don't know the guy at all. But you have to, you have to put faith in the anti-cheat, right? You have to assume that the anti-cheat is correct until proven otherwise, right? I checked this, like, it doesn't seem like he didn't really make a big stink when he was banned. He just made a Twitter post, lols, I'm banned, or whatever the fuck he said. He didn't seem to have any inclination to appeal it or anything like that. He seemed content with the ban that he got, and I haven't heard anything about him trying to appeal it or try and get back into the Mountain Dew League or Premier. So here's his tweet: LMAO banned on Faceit for cheating. LMAO what? All right, well, like I said, there was a surprising amount of people that had distrust, I guess, in the Faceit anti-cheat. And for me personally, I'll just play this again, a nice double kill. Personally, for me, man, I 100% side with it. Ironically as well, he is looking for a Valorant team. He gets banned from Faceit and immediately switches to Valorant. And kind of funny enough, in that thread where he's looking for a team, he gets a response from Casey Foster, who worked at ESEA for a little bit. If you've been around ESEA or competitive CSGO, you probably know who Casey Foster is. Casey Foster said, why don't you just stick with ESEA? He didn't say why were you banned or anything like that. You know, like, it was weird for an ESEA. I don't think he's an ESEA employee anymore, but it was weird to see an ESEA former employee say, hey, why don't you just come play with us? You're not banned over here. And that kind of raises the other question, which is why is he banned on one platform and not the other? And I think there's enough. We just don't know enough about how these anti-cheats work, right? They're not forthcoming on how they work. They never tell you any details on anything on how a player got banned. So for me, I am super curious. Did he get banned because, like, did you catch him in one match on the 5,000th match that he played in Faceit? Did you say, oh, look at that, he's cheating? Or was he cheating, was he cheating on the 1,000th match? Or, like, how many games did he play and how many people did he impact by cheating? It's all information that's available to them since they have basically a rootkit running on your computer. They know exactly what's going on with your computer. But they're never forthcoming with that information. I don't know. It's very upsetting. Like I said, if this guy's won prize money from cups or whatever, I feel like they should be forthcoming with that and say, hey, we think that this guy might have been cheating for a year or 2 years. This one scene here, actually, it caught my eye. So I'm going through this demo basically to see if it looks like he's cheating, right? So there's one clip there. I don't know if you caught it, but I'll replay it. And I wanted to talk about, you know, if we're assuming this guy's cheating, which I am, obviously he's banned for cheating, then why can't we see it in the demo? And that really goes back to some other videos that I've made in the past. I've made a video called LAN Ready Cheats where I talk about, actually, here, check this out. So he sprays that guy super accurately through the smoke, right? But he just sees his head jump above the smoke, right? So it actually makes sense that he sprayed him through there. But yeah, I've made a video called LAN Ready Cheats, and it talked about how many cheats out there. Even like as a normal consumer, you can easily buy cheats that you can watch me play over my shoulder. You could be sitting right next to me, you know, at my PC, and you would never know that I was cheating. I thought he did a good job clearing out those 2 players. Like, he's working Ivy alone here, and he clears out those 2 CT players and gains a lot of map control considering he's by himself here. He peeks out into the op, but like, other than that, he did a fine job, I thought. I'm actually friends with a streamer. Well, he doesn't stream anymore, but he used to be a relatively successful streamer. I thought that 1D looked a little weird, but I'll replay it and you guys can kind of check it out on your own. So I know a streamer had about 100 views. All he did was cheat in CS:GO while streaming, and that was kind of his thing. And it also kind of raises another point too. A lot of people think, you know, this droid guy, say he cheated. One train of thought is, why would he cheat in a pug? He's got nothing to gain. But with this guy that I knew that streamed on Twitch all the time, that was him playing CS:GO. If he's playing CS:GO, he's cheating, and that's who he is as a player. I thought the 1D looked a little smooth, but I mean, it's really, like, obviously you cannot ban someone on that. It's a good flashbang. And I think that mentality is true for a lot of people that cheat at CS:GO. They think the cheat is just kind of them having a good day. Like, all it does is improve you just that little bit to make it so you're having a good day. And they truly believe in their head that that's who they are as a player, despite the fact that they're loading up an external program before playing. So in my opinion, since this guy was caught cheating, I think he's cheating all the time. Like, this guy I knew, he would deathmatch with, like, he's deathmatching and practicing with his cheats on. Like, that's what people that cheat, that's what they do. If they're playing CS:GO, they're deathmatching, they're practicing, they're playing with their cheats, especially with, like I said, this guy's a streamer, so he's obviously not hardcore cheating. You cannot notice that he's cheating if you watch him play. It's totally imperceptible to the human eye. So he's still, like, he's doing 95% of the aiming, and, you know, the cheat just brings you that little extra bit, right? If you miss the head just by a touch, it'll correct you just to give you a slightly better hitbox on the head, right? So yeah, I feel like guys that cheat, especially somebody ultra competitive playing at almost the highest level of CS:GO, like this droid guy, it would be ingrained in him. He's gonna have it loaded up all the time. It's gonna always be going on. This guy played 5,000 matches, and face it, you know, I really feel like people that are cheating and they're playing that many hours of Counter-Strike, it's a part of them, and they don't just turn it on for a match, right? Because if you're playing competitive and you're cheating, you need to be used to it, and you need to be using it all the time to kind of get used to it. I thought this peek here, like, he's almost lined up directly with the terrorists, even though he's at a super off angle. He might have got a comm that the guy was upper or something. So really not like the rest of this demo, you can't say he's cheating based on what you see in game. I just thought it was a little weird, so I put it in. I find it funny, like, Marv was the same, all default skins, and the same with this droid guy, all default skins. I'm not saying that proves anything, but if you're up to some funky shit, maybe you wouldn't have a boatload of skins in your inventory, right? It just, yeah, it's funny that both of them do that. So this game actually goes into overtime. You can see his ADR here, and his frags are just off the hook right now. 47 kills in 38 rounds and 128 ADR, just killing it. And I don't think I put this in. I didn't think he saw him. I don't think he sees him, and he just kind of shoots him through the wall. I thought that looked a little weird, right? Again, can't ban anyone based on that, but I thought it was worth at least putting in. So what does, what would a road to redemption kind of look like this guy? He posted that he wants to play in Valorant, and he's looking for a team. I really think these guys that come from, that have match fixed or that have cheated in the past, like Baby Bay on FaZe has cheated in the past. Granted, he wasn't a semi-professional player when he did it, and that does kind of make a difference, but he's admitted to it, he's owned it, and he was a man about it. He said, yeah, I cheated, and, I'm still in the scene, though. I'm going to make a comeback, and I've kind of served my time, and now I'm back. I really think Droid needs to do the same if he wants to go professional in Valorant. You need to own it. You need to be a man about it. You did the deed, do the time, and then come back to the scene, right? You're not the first guy, and you won't be the last guy that was banned for cheating. Lots of professional players have been banned for cheating in the past, especially when they're younger. Again, not quite the same because this guy did it when he was a semi-pro, but if you did it, dude, own it, be a man. Eventually, you might get your chance to play on a high-level team once again. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you did. Hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike. If you want to support the channel a bit more, check out my Patreon, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.